Hello, hello. Welcome to the six-figure email marketing mastery course. Uh, you see, email marketing has become the go-to communication course for online business. Some persons have said email is dead. You know, have you heard that? And that's only because the game has changed. The working methods for email marketing have changed. You see, and now I tell you something. Email marketing, email is more alive now than it has ever been in the history of marketing. I'm telling you, that will interest you. You know why? Because there are more persons using email now than ever. I'm telling you, the email address has become like your home address on the large global internet. I'm telling you, and this is the reason why everything you do online is email linked. Email is more alive now than it has ever been in the history of marketing, and that would interest you. Right? And guess what? That's good news to us marketers. That's good news to us. You know why? Because email marketing, the cost of email marketing is low. So following up on your leads and following up on your prospects and following up on your customers, is not going to be at an out of the pocket cost. You see, so email is the source. Email is the go-to source for online business. I tell you, right? All right. Now let's go into this course. Now, why this course? Why this course? Now, something. The average online marketer has email marketing completely messed up. I'm telling you right now, that's what's happening all around this industry. The an average online marketer has email marketing completely messed. They don't know what to do about email marketing anymore. You understand? And at the same time, an average adult, an average adult, or basically an average American adult, receives loads of emails daily. Right? And here is something very powerful. They check in at least once every day. You see? So most persons check into their email, they check in every day. You see? So because they check in their emails every day, you can stand out in the sea of messages your prospect receives daily if you know exactly what to do. And that's what this course is all about. This course is all about standing out in the email box. In these days where you have in Gmail, you have primary, you have promotions, and and you have social and all of that. And most of the time, your email might get bumped into the promotions section and all of that. How are you able to stand out? Right? How are you able to stand out to get clicks on your email and to get conversions? And that's what you are about to learn in this course. Now, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you the power of what you're about to learn in this course. If you don't know how to do email marketing very well, you're going to be spending too much money on traffic. You're going to be spending too much money driving traffic. And when you spend too much money driving traffic and you cannot follow up, you're going to lose money. Seriously, you're going to lose money. Now, these strategies I'm going to be sharing with you in this course is very ninja. You are not going to, I guarantee, you're not going to find it anywhere else in this industry. I'm telling you. And myself and my clients, we've been applying this strategy, very stealthily, within the past few years, and we've been making email marketing has been like an oil well for us, and some people wonder, how do you guys do this thing? People don't seem to be opening emails and they don't seem to be reading emails. So how do you guys just engineer this thing, right? Now, if you know exactly what to do, and that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you in this course. Now, how to turn your small list. Something I tell people, it's not the size of your list. You build your list, driving traffic and doing all of that, setting up your landing pages and all of that. Now, It is not the size of your list that determines how much money you make. You see, it is. There are some things you need to put in place. There are some things you need to do in a certain way to get a certain kind of result. You know, and somebody said, it said the first law of madness is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Right? Now, you gotta do something, and something. Somebody said again, the second law of madness is trying to expect somebody's result without doing what the person is doing. Now, I'm going to show you in this course what exactly we're doing, right? That we're having insanely high email open rates, email click-through rates, and powerful conversions, right? I'm going to show you that, right? I'm going to show you how to turn your small list into a minty machine using email marketing strategies that have made a fortune for me. And I'm telling you, you see, with email, this is powerful. I tell you. All right, now can we go? Who is this guy, and who is talking? Who is this? Right, now before we proceed, I'm going to rush through this because now before proceed, let me tell you a little about myself. My name is Andy Okuwini. Started in this industry with a lot of information, overload of information, and that's what I tell people. Spend 80% of your time doing and 20% of your time learning, because otherwise you're going to end up with information overload, and it's a big problem that leads to this challenge that many newbies have, and we call it the SOS, the shining object syndrome. Now, because you're getting a lot of information, you're going to be running in between course and program, running from one biz up to another and all of that, right? Prior to that time, I had been a good offline marketer, but I got online for 6 months. I didn't make any money, I began studying about success, on the very brink of giving up, getting ready to pack up to my 9 to 5 cubicle, and I began studying about success and about successful people in history, and I learned about a book that had a reputation of having created the highest number of human successes in the history of mankind, and it's called the Bible. And one day I was leafing through this book, and my eyes fell upon a particular verse, and I'm going to share that with you. And it is in Galatians. Is in the book of Galatians, chapter 4, and the first 2 verses. Now it says something. It said, now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, differeth nothing from a servant, though he be lord of all, but is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the father. Now it gives us a little picture about in kingdoms, how that a king has to be trained. So I realized, now I realized it. I said, so the missing piece was that I needed a mentor. I needed to be under someone to tutor and govern me for a time until I became, till I know exactly what to do in this industry. So I got myself a mentor, and I was wise enough to listen to him, because there's some persons, they don't just listen. They want to do things their own way. And he taught me the principles I needed, and these same principles have produced 6 to 7 figures online for me and my clients, and and I've seen them work for my clients, and they're really powerful. Right now I run a successful marketing company, Get It Fast online marketing company, where we teach entrepreneurs how to succeed in virtually every aspect of business, especially in the digital marketing space. We teach people how. And part of it is what I'm doing in this course, and teach you very powerful strategies, and so powerful that that they require a weapon permit. They are so ninja. I'm telling you here, right now. Now, in this course, I'm going to be very upfront about this. Spend 20% of your time learning on this course, and 80% of your time applying what you learn from this course. Because you see, no one makes money learning. I say this often. You make money from doing what you learn. You make money from applying the principles you learn. And because of this, we embedded, if you look at your download page, we embedded an experiment here, and to test out your knowledge and make good 100% commissions on the 2 special bonuses we embedded in this course. And you can see the special bonus on your download page, and we have these experiments that are very time limited, so you have to either join the experiment now, or or wait for us to to lock it out, and you have not the opportunity to join again. And this is really, really, really powerful. Now let's go on. Now here's what you're going to expect from this course. For you to remain in business, your leads and your customer need to open your emails and actually read them. You see, somebody said the email has to be opened before you can even communicate. How are you going to do your list conversion, sending your tripwires to your customers or to your leads to convert them into customers? And how are you going to send your offers, your core offer, to monetize your list if you don't know how to engineer powerful email marketing campaigns? How are you going to do that? Right? Now, in this course, I'm going to show you how I personally engineer higher email open rates, right? And how we do it in my company, and engineer high email open rates, and how you can produce higher email click-through rates. They can open your email and not click on the link, because you have these links in your email, and how they might not click on your link. So you're going to get them to click on your link. Then how we engineer the email so that our prospects read to the end. They read our emails to the end. And how we get higher sales. Putting all these things together. Now, that's what you're going to expect from this course, and by the end of this course, you should be able to do this, right? Now, let's dive in. Now, you might ask, Andy, tell me, how do you engineer powerful email campaigns? I mean, we have insane results, I tell you. And how do you turn these email campaigns into a minting machine producing money on demand, right? I don't know. You might have heard me talk about your online list, your list of buyers. How do you get your list of buyers to buy from you again and again? It's through your email marketing campaign, and they have to be well engineered. There is an engineering of your email marketing campaign, and that's exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you now. In this training, I'm going to show you how I engineer high commissions with a very small list. Right? That means we're not spending so much driving traffic, right? We're not spending so much driving traffic, right? And we're cutting our traffic out. Now, I'm going to show you what we call the opt-in lead engagement series, right? You see, when a lead, from your landing page, you get a lead into your email list. Now, there is a particular way you can set up your autoresponders. Now, the autoresponders are pre-programmed email sequences such that when a prospect or a lead gets on your list, he's programmed within the next few hours or days, or it might just be just one email, it might just be an email. Is programmed within that time to receive those emails for a purpose. Now, when a lead gets on your list, there is a way you create your autoresponder, and there's a way you engineer your autoresponder series in a particular way, right? In order for you to maximize the value of that lead. Right? Now, when a lead gets on your list, the message sequence that a lead gets within the next 7 to 14 days is very crucial to your success with a lead. Now, I've seen many people screw this up and they end up saying, email is dead. You hear that all around the industry, email is dead. Interestingly, I tell you, like I said this before, email is more alive now than than it has ever been. You just have to know exactly what you're doing, and that's the reason why you're in this course, and that's what I want to show you how we personally make email a gold mine. Now, when lead gets on your list, the lead should get a set of messages within the first 7 to 14 days that build a relationship and pre-frame. Now, there are two sequences in emails, and you have what they call pitching, and you have what they call preframing. Now, preframing gets their minds ready for the pitching. When you preframe, you're trying to get them to see how important a particular thing that you are about to present is. And then when you present it and tell them, look at them right in the eye and say, get it, that is pitching. So you preframe before you pitch. Now, so many persons don't have an idea what they call preframing, so they just send offers and offers and offers and offers to the list. To the list becomes unresponsive, right? And this opt-in lead engagement, this series of emails you send within the first 7 to 14 days is called your opt-in lead engagement series. And the goal is to build a relationship and develop a trust even before making a sale. Some persons just, you are not in this. I want to believe that if you are in this course, you are not here for quick bucks, right? You're not here for quick bucks. You want to build a business on the internet. You want to build a business online. So you should have these things well set up. You should have them well organized, right? And that's what I want to show you in this course, how these things are so powerful. I tell you, this course, we cut your traffic cost down seriously. And now let's go on. Now, I want to share with you some very powerful nuggets, some powerful email marketing nuggets, right? And before we proceed, let's look at one nugget, which is very important, and it's called the 2-week email cycle rule. I'm going to do a lot, on this in this course, and you're going to see how powerful this is. It's more like a formula. This is amazing, I tell you. Now, the 2-week email cycle rule. Now, the 2-week email cycle rule states, now there are 2 postulates to this rule, and we're going to go into them. Now, the first is this: it takes at least 6 exposures of a product or an offer before an average lead picks it up. If you're offering your tripwire, most of the time it takes about 6 exposures, and most times they will pick it up on the 7th. It takes about 6 exposures of a particular offer for a lead to pick it up, for your customer to pick it up. Now, here is it. Now, does this mean every 6 days you send the same offer and then you bombard them with the same email you bombard them with a particular email 7 times every time? No. There is a way you engineer this, right? You create a preframing circle that exposes the product to them in a shadow. It creates a kind of shadowy exposure such that it builds in them the need for that product. And that's how we launch every of our email marketing campaign. And it is such that before they ever see your offer, they are already prepared to buy. A lot of times, the first time you send them the email, they are saying that you are not trying to sell something to them, but you're giving them powerful information. And all your content, now watch this. Now, a healthy content to pitch ratio in your email is 5-1, right? Now, how about having those 5 emails, not just talking about some lousy content, but actually preframing them and getting them prepared to get your offer in the 6th and 7th email? How is that? Right? So they get your offer in the 6th or 7th email, having been preframed through a series of emails. Right? And that's powerful. Now, at any stage, the second nugget, at any stage of email marketing, it takes about 2 weeks. Now, we found this out from our testing, series of testings. It takes about 2 weeks of continuous exposure to determine if a customer no depends and demands the next line of action. Now, you don't send out an offer once and when you don't get a response, you send another offer. No, you send it at most within the space of 7 to 14 days, and then if there is a no, if the customer doesn't respond, then you know, okay, it's time to take another action. It's time to move to the next line of action. You see, you don't just run over, move one to another like that, right? Now, I want to show you how I personally engineer. This is powerful. Now sit up, make sure to write these things down, and these things are very powerful, and begin to apply them right now. Now, I want to show you how to engineer email open and click-through rates that are through the roof. This is ninja, right? You ready for this? Now, you heard this. Nothing happens until the email is opened. Definitely, nothing happens in your business until somebody opens your email, right? How are they going to get your information when they don't open it, right? Now there are three factors that affect your email open rates. Now, if you can put these three into every single email that you send, you're gonna have a higher email open rate and email click-through rate. And the first is positive expectancy. Now, what's positive expectancy? Positive expectancy creates a kind of it stirs up a kind of appetite in your prospect for your offer. Now, where is this link going to lead to? So it's going to stir up some kind of appetizer. It's going to stir up some kind of curiosity and get them ready for the page they're going to be going to, right? They're going to be now. The next is relationship flow. I want to tell you something about relationship flow. You know something? When I started with email marketing, I normally would send emails with some content. I discovered my open rates. Okay, I knew how to engineer open rates. But the content of my email didn't build relationships so much. It didn't come to the point where it put me on a common ground with my prospect, right? It was a lot theoretical. It was very theoretical, and I discovered something very powerful on building relationship in your emails is by telling stories. Now, I'll tell you something. In marketing, storytelling is one of the highest converters. If you want to make money in marketing, whether it's offline marketing, whether it's network marketing, whether it's affiliate marketing, whatever kind of marketing it is, you're going to learn how to tell stories, candid stories, things about you. You're going to learn to be transparent. They're going to be able to relate to you as a person. You get it? So in your email, it'll be powerful if you are able to put in a story. Probably something that just happened today. Maybe while you were driving from your office or something, you saw something and like, wow. And people want to know what's happening around you. And that's the reason why the social media has gone viral, because people want to know what's happening around you. Tell me, and that builds relationship. And then the third is to create urgency, a very special kind of urgency. You see something? People are motivated by two factors: either benefit or fear. Now, when you're in positive expectancy, creates an atmosphere that engineers benefit. Now, the third one, a fear of loss, creates an atmosphere that engineers fear. And then the second one, relationship building, creates an atmosphere that engineers relationship. So you put all these three factors together, you will trigger a click-through rate. You trigger a click-through rate, and your prospect reads through your email and like, wow, and this is powerful, and they click through and they get on. Now, these three factors can be systematically engineered in the email subject headlines, right? And you engineer them in the headlines, and you engineer them in the content of the email, right? Now we're going to look at how to engineer very powerful email headlines. Now watch this. Your email headlines determine your open rate, while your click-through rate is determined by these three factors that we talked about, right? The positive expectancy, the relationship flow through stories, and the fear of loss. And you put these three together, you have powerful results. Now let's look at this. Now we want to look at the email subject lines and how you can powerfully engineer email subject lines that convert. You ready for this? All right. Now there's an art. You don't just write. There's an art of writing your email subject lines. There are elements that trigger open rates and click-through rates. There are elements that do that. Now I'm going to share with you 7 powerful elements that you should employ in designing your subject line, your email subject line, right? Your email subject line is going to determine if your email is going to be open, or your open rate of any email you send out, whether it's autoresponder, or whether is an email broadcast, and all of that. Now the first is self-interest. You have this. We're going to look deep into this, and the first is self-interest. Your email subject line should contain at least one of these 7 elements. The first is self-interest. The second is news. At least it should contain at least one of these. The third is curiosity. The fourth is social proof. The fifth is urgency. The sixth is story. And the seventh is humanity. Now, if you put these 3 together, if you put these 7 elements together, they come here. You see, those are the 7 elements by which you can engineer positive expectancy, relationship flow, and the fear of loss. So those are the elements by which you could engineer this. Now let's go on. Now let's look deep into this. You ready? All right. Now the first is self-interest. Now the most straightforward and clear method for writing an email subject line is to communicate how opening the email would benefit the reader. Now, you know something? In marketing, when you're trying to sell something to somebody, you're trying to get something across to somebody, there is always this question: what is in it for me? In every deal, we all want a win-win. What is in it for me? Right? What is in it for me? Right? So, we want a win-win situation. You win, I win. Right? Or what benefit will I get if I open your email, and what opening this email, what will it save me from? What will it protect me from? Right? And that's the self-interest. Then the next is news. The next is news. Now you can put great open rates by communicating that your email contains something that is new to the reader. And you see, it might be simple news, like something that happened. Maybe news, and like, wow, and that news drives home a particular message. You see that? Now, curiosity, the third. Now, a well-crafted curiosity-based email subject line will often get outstanding open rates. Right? Now, curiosity, they want to, okay, what is this? What does this mean? Okay, so what happened? So sometimes news can generate some curiosity, right? Now, but that said, curiosity-based email subject line will often fail miserably if you don't deliver on your promise. You remember the golden rule: you do to others what you want others to do to you. You see, so uh, even if they are open, they might not be clicked through. If your curiosity is, if your curiosity, for example, somebody says something very ninja happened today, something very, something very key happened, and then they open your email, you say actually nothing really happened. I'll just pull in your legs. Now they open your email, they are not going to click on your link because you've already, you've watered down the curiosity. It's not going to have effect, right? That's why combining self-interest with curiosity helps you to follow the golden rule. You see that? Now, the fourth is social proof. Right? Now, people base decisions in part by observing decisions other persons have made. Right? Now, where did you see the advert to join Facebook? To sign up on Facebook, or to sign up on Twitter? Right? Or to sign up on Google Plus? Where did you see the advert? Right? Now, there is no advert for it. You know why? Because it's a social network. And a social network works with social proof. You see? So, my friends are there. I want to be there. 5,000 persons have bought this product. I will buy it. If 5,000 persons could buy the product, it must be very useful. Right? So, most of the time, people make decisions in part by observing the decisions other persons have made. Right? And effective email subject lines often provide proof that other people have made a choice that you would like your reader to make. Right? So, and I want to ask you a question. Now, the choice you want your customer to make, if other persons have made a choice, include it there. Right? Include it there, and it will bump your conversions, increase your conversions. Right? The fifth element is urgency. Your email should be able to create urgency, especially if you are pitching, especially if you're presenting your offer. Now, a powerful element to add to any email subject line is a legitimate reason to act now. Right? Right? It's a legitimate reason. Why should we act now? Why should they act now? Now, the best way to move someone to action is to communicate that the resource you are promising in the email is finite in some way. You see, like having a video that's going to be closed down soon, having an offer that's going to be taken down, and all of that. And something, I want to tell you something. If you're gonna be a magnetic marketer, you should learn how to engineer scarcity, and you should learn how to build your email marketing campaigns to an event. You don't have your doors open 24 hours of the day, 365 days of the year. You get it? You engineer and you program your email marketing campaigns to end up and wind up at an event. And when you have scarcity in place, let the scarcity be real. You get it? For example, you can use deadlines, you can use limited quantities or seating limitations. For example, if you're having an event or a webinar, to communicate urgency or scarcity in your email subject line. Right? Then the story. Right? An email subject line that often tells the beginning of a story can be effective. Now, the subject line we need to create curiosity in order to get opened. Okay, so if you can put a story, most of the time candid, in your email, right? It's going to create some sort of humanity. It's going to be able to communicate with other persons at the level of your humanity, right? And then that takes us to the seventh element. In the end, you do business with people, right? Right. Now remember to mix some humanity into your promotional or content email. All right. Now let's go to now in the bonus section of this course. I give you a complete explanation with some analysis and an examples in an ebook. Now you will find the same ebook with over 90 headlines that we have had an astounding results with in our business. Now you can take them and use them for your campaigns and duplicate our results. You understand? So 90 of our proven results, right? Now in the next module, we're going to start putting these concepts to work and see how to create six-figure email marketing campaigns, right? I'll see you in the next module. Now remember our rule: 20% learning, 80% action, right? Remember something. All right, now let's now to wrap this up. I just want to remind you about a special bonus we have on the top of this download page. I give you two. I give you two insane bonuses that are at least 10 times the value of this course. Right? Now you click on the get free access links to discover these bonuses. Right now we're conducting two special time sensitive make money now experiments, and this will only be for a short time. Now, so make money now before the bonuses get saturated and we'll pull them down, right? And this is a little way of specially thanking you for deciding to change your life by purchasing this course. All right, so I'll see you in the next module, right? Succeed and send in your testimonials. All right, enjoy.